Good afternoon, grade 7 and 8. Today we're back to talk about part 2 of glossary words. Now, let me explain the difference between these three first word, there, and there. As for the first there, it is the contraction or the shortened form of the words they are. What does contraction or shortened form mean? It means in English, instead of using or writing two words, we can abbreviate these two words and use them as a word. Here, as an example, we're using they're writing a poem, which means they are writing a poem. Or as you see, an example for they're working out, which means they are working out. Then the second there, it is the possessive form of they. What does possessive mean? Possessive form means the form that we're using to indicate or to show that something, someone owns something or have something. Exactly to when we come to say their jackets, the jackets that belongs to them, their CDs, their cards, their bags, their places. As for the third there, it means at that place. It used to indicate the location of something, the place of something. Now, guys, let's do this exercise together. Do you have there, and their CDs? Of course, it means the CDs that belong to them. So I'll go for the first there, THEEIR. Then see you there, which means indicating the place, means the place. So I'll go for the first there, THERE. Then here in the third one, there, or they're planning a new strategy, which means they are. I'll go to the shortened form there of they are. As for the difference between teach and learn, teach means to instruct someone, to give someone new information, and be careful, guys, that we can use it in different tenses, even past, present, future. She teaches English. She has been teaching English. I was teaching English. She taught English. Let's say she's going to teach. She will teach. So as you see, we can use it in different tenses. As for learn means to acquire, to get, to gain a new information or new knowledge. Let's say my mom is learning how to drive. She's getting a new information about how to driving a car, let's say. Important note, we can also use it in different tenses, learning. As for the past tense, we can use learned or learned. Both are correct. Be careful, guys, both are correct. As for number 6, avoid using this or that before or after here or there. I like this Chinese dragon, not this here this or this here. I don't use there that or that there. These are all non-standard. Only use this or that as it is without here or there. Let's go to talk about the difference between then and then. Let me start with then. Then is used in comparison when we come to see the similarities, the differences between two things. I explain better than I write. Here I'm comparing between two items. First one is explaining, the second one is writing. So we're still in the comparative degree. Exactly the same when we come to say in this example, John is taller than Ali. As for then means next or after that. As you see in the very first example, we'll eat first and then we will ride our bikes. So then here means next, the second thing that we'll do next, after that, and so on. Or as you see in this example, we're stopping to see grandmother, then driving home. So one will be following the second. As number 8, we reach up to number 8. Number 8 is used to. Never use used to as it is. You have to use it as used to with D. Never drop the final D. Never drop the final D. She used to be a player of their team. She used with D. Used to is non-standard. As for number 9, who, that, which. Which always refer to things or objects only. Never use it with people or human. Here is the salad, which is my favorite part of the meal, which is since the salad is object or a thing. Who refers to people only. Never use it with objects or things. Who's this man? Man is people, uh, is one of the people. That refers even to people or to things depending on how it used and the sentence. The novel that, so that here indicates the novel, which is a thing. This is the salesman that. Here also it is uh, referring to a person. As for number 10, your or your, the contraction your and your, the first one is the possessive form of you, which means or shows the ownership of something. This is your jacket, this is your pen, this is your key. Means that this jacket, this pen, this key belongs to you. You have it. You're the second is the shortened form of you are, as exactly if you remember they are. Here we have you are. You are really talented in drawing. You're really talented in drawing, which means you are. The pronoun you besides the helping verb are. Number 11, we're going to talk about the difference between whose and whose. Whose, the first one, means that the person owns something. Whose pen is this? Which means in the sentence, who owns this pencil? Who owns this car? Who owns this mobile phone? As for the second, who apostrophe is the shortened form even of who is or who has. Whose read a walk to Jetty novel here means who has read it. Who has read it. Or, for example, who's the new student means who is the new student. So be careful. It is a shortened form of who has or who is. I would like you all to do the chapter review exercises and wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.